I believe in you. Let's do this.
Good morning. We have another day, another 5 a.m., another run. Today, I want to talk about self-education and learning from those who've already been there. So you don't have to learn from your own trial and error only. I'm so tired. But you learn from other people's trial and error. Now let's do this.
The nights are getting super cold. The good thing is that once you're learning for a while, you get pretty warm.
Shower done, meditation time. I had a rather complicated relationship with school. As a kid, I used to be bullied in primary school, so I hated going there. However, I was really smart, so I was good at it. I used to do really well. I liked one part of school and then I hated the other part. And then after the whole being really bullied and being in an emotional low that I need to change something right now, I googled how to be happy and discovered learning online. And the difference for me, the biggest difference between learning in school and learning online was that I actually online learned something that I could apply into my life directly and improve my life. So I would go online, learn something, and then use it in my life right away and see results, see improvement. Compared to school, where it was all based about the future. You're learning for the future. You're learning so you can get a good job. You're learning so you can in the future, right? So self-education for me was instant, was immediate, and that's why it was much more powerful. I want to talk about school because this needs to be said. The schooling system, the education system that we have now is outdated, and it was designed to create workers. They specifically said, we don't want a nation of thinkers, we want a nation of workers, because they needed people to work in factories. So essentially school was designed as a system to create human robots to work in factories and fulfill jobs. That's what it was created for, right? But here's the thing, in the past 150 years, let's say, the world has changed, but the educational system has not. Look at a car from 150 years ago and look at a car today. Big difference, right? Look at a phone 100 years ago and look at a phone today. Big difference, right? Look at a classroom 100 years ago and look at a classroom today, and there's not that much difference. The blackboards are white now and they're using markers, and there's a little bit of more technology and computers being used and presentations, but that's about it. The system itself, the way they teach has not changed. The classroom is the same, people are sitting the same, you have to raise your hand the same, everything is the same. So it has not evolved almost at all in the past 150 years while the world is evolving. So what does that tell you? It's outdated. It cannot work anymore. Logically, if you think about it at least a little bit, you have to realize that it cannot work anymore. So School is a way to learn, and it is a great way to learn. I'm not saying it's completely trash. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to do anything like that, then your school is great for you. But you're probably, if you're watching this video, you probably don't want to be a doctor, you probably don't want to be a lawyer. You want to live your own dream life, you want to travel the world, you want to maybe create content, you want to speak to people, you want to do something that fulfills you, that makes you happy. Right? And usually, school is not going to help you with that. So self-education is the way to go.
So right now I'm on my way to meet someone from a dating app. It's kind of my substitute for for YesFam WhatsApp group. The only person that I found that is in this city, and she turns out to be a really cool person, like a freelance copywriter, so I'm curious about how it's gonna go. Excited to meet new people. I already told you a little bit about my experience with school. That was about primary school though. So now I want to tell you more about college and high school. I loved high school. High school was probably one of the best few years of my life. That's why I really started developing myself. I started speaking to strangers on the bus, you know, all that. But the school itself was great as well. University though was a very different perspective. At that point I was already learning online for many years, so I was used to it. And then when I got to university, my programming professor told me, you're not gonna learn programming here, you have to learn by yourself at home. That was the last part of why the fuck would I stay in school if they're not gonna teach me what I want to know and I have to learn by myself online anyways. So I decided to drop out, and instead I paid for a private mastermind about business, about coaching business, and I started learning from experts, from people who are already doing business for a couple of years, and I started learning from them because it's much faster, it's much better. I did pay a lot for it. So you are probably wondering, as you should be, what's the difference between free education online and paid education online? Because we all know that YouTube videos are free, there's Wikipedia that's free, articles that are free, so much free education. Why would anybody pay for it? The reason is speed. You're paying for speed. If you do the research yourself, if you want to just do your own research on Wikipedia, online, YouTube videos, all that, it's gonna take you maybe 3 years, right? But someone already took those 3 years, did that research, and then condensed the most valuable insights into a course that will take you maybe a week. You're saving yourself 3 years by paying for a course. Reason number 2 is because it's more personal. The more you pay as well, the more personal it's going to be. For you specifically, your own situation specifically. So if you want to improve right now, right away, the most, look for one-to-one coaching. Honestly, one-to-one coaching is the best that you can get. Find someone who's already doing what you want to do for a couple of years. He's been through the journey, he knows the ups, he knows the downs, he knows the mistakes that he made, he knows the wins that he made. So he can teach you all of it, and you can save yourself 5-10 years of trial and error and a lot of effort and heartbreak by investing, let's say, 2,000 into a private coach. If that year you make 10,000 back, it's worth it. So that's why you pay for private education. If you are the person who wants to really work on their life and become the best version of themselves, and you're struggling with confidence a little bit, you need some guidance, don't hesitate to reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. That's where my journey started, and I'm here to help others develop confidence as well. And also, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.